Hey, it's Mindy. Hope y'all are doing well today. So, I had a few things on my mind to talk about today, and one of them is that I don't know about you all, but I get so caught up in my identity or what I think my purpose is that I allow it to, I guess, confuse me and scare me and all kinds of things. If you've been following for any amount of time, then you have seen the progression of all of my content. So I don't know what I'm doing, and it has all been a learning experience. But when you see gaps in between my content, times when I wasn't posting or creating, um, to be honest, those are times when I was doubting myself and I felt like I couldn't keep up with this. I couldn't um, deliver for my viewers. I don't know. I got trapped um, in that vicious cycle of all of this. And what I've come to realize is that when I'm creating this stuff, I'm alone in my office space and I'm recording, and um, it can be easy to imagine that I am talking to strangers on the other side of the world, right? On the other side of the continent, even like just strangers, people that I don't know. But the reality is that I'm actually talking to people that I know and people that I see every single day. And these people, every once in a while, someone in my real life, I will see them and they will comment on something I've posted, and they will, um, most of the time, they like what I've posted. And so they usually offer encouragement and sometimes inspiration. And um, what I've come to realize is it's mostly encouragement to keep going if I just remember who this is for. And it's not for the strangers that I don't ever know. It's for the people that I know every day, and for the conversations that I can't have face to face with them because, well, maybe there's not any time for that type of conversation, or that there is no um, space or opportunity for such conversations. But here in this place, I can have the conversations and I can say what needs to be said, and they can receive it whenever they want to, or you can receive it whenever you want to. The other thing is that with my content, I have tried, if you've, like I said, if you've been watching and following, I keep feeling the need to separate the things that I am. So whether this is skincare and makeup, or all things beauty, or is it encouragement and inspiration and talking about faith? I mean, I get so caught up in whether that it has to be one or the other, or let me mix it all together, when in reality what is happening is what I want to talk about is faith, and I want to give encouragement and I want to give inspiration. And the reason that I'm showing you my skincare and my makeup routines is because that's the only time of day that I have to do this, is when I'm getting ready for the day. That's the only time I have to record, to be honest, because the rest of the day is full of life with my family. So a lot of times, that's again another reason why when I don't uh, create content, is because life doesn't afford for me to do that. I don't have the time for that. However, knowing that it does help some of you, knowing that it does encourage some of you and that it's not pointless, that changes things. And it makes me want to do this more. And I want to be more transparent and honest about what this is. And I've been so caught up in trying to figure out my place in this space, I guess, my place in this social media world and the world of YouTube and all the things. Like, it's like I don't know where I fit in. Most days I feel like I don't fit in. And I guess that's okay that I'm not here for that. I'm here for the few people who actually need whatever it is that I have to offer. And so I want to, today on this one, I want to encourage you to do the same. If there is a space in your life where you feel like you have been trying so hard to fit in, and then you get discouraged when you feel like you don't fit in, be encouraged to know that you don't have to fit the mold. You don't have to be like everyone else. You can be yourself and just be honest with not only yourself, but also with what you are creating. Be open and honest about that and just be you because you are perfect the way that you are. And if there are things about you that need to change, you are able to make those changes. So don't worry about, your past mistakes because guess what? They're in the past. We all have mistakes in our past, but we can learn from those mistakes and we can move on and we can grow and learn and become better than we were yesterday. And that's what life is about. Just learning and growing and changing, being different. We live in a society where people pin you down to a mistake in your past and act like that's who you are and who you are for the rest of your life and that you can't possibly have learned from that mistake and changed from it. But reality is that yes, we can. Sometimes it takes a big mistake to help us change. So be encouraged to know that you can change and you also can make a difference in the world around you. So I hope this, I don't know, I hope this gave y'all some kind of encouragement today. And I hope that you'll keep following along as we venture through this, I don't know, new season of life, I guess. All right. I love y'all, and I'll see you soon.